Welcome to day 36 of my Road to 2000 ELO journey in chess. It's been about 4 days since I last played. I can't remember how the last game went, but I can clearly see that it was likely a loss. But current ELO is 1411. Let's get into the game. If I play a little rusty, I'm expecting to. I'm gonna do modern, or this whole system thing. Yeah, it's because my head is bombarded with a bunch of school stuff. Very fortunate that I'm almost done. I have one more exam, I guess later today, technically, to do. It's gonna be light work, no problem. And then I can. Do I want to do that? No, because I get blocked. And then I can just go ahead and really ramp up the chess studying, fully lock in. I'm going to move to daily uploads because that's what my plan was at the beginning. Can I go ahead and play this now, or is there anything else? Maybe attack the bishop. Yeah, I have such an irregular schedule right now where it's like 2 a.m. right now, but I cannot sleep because of the all-nighter I pulled yesterday. And there was no need for that. I don't know why I did it. It was like the one class that I wasn't super. Oh, this is like weird position. Here and then here. I don't know. I'm gonna play fast. As I was saying, I stayed up very late. And I feel weird. Like I feel fine, but I'm gonna feel the effects of that. I haven't really pulled an all-nighter before like that. Usually it's I stay up very late, get a couple hours of sleep. Sounds awful to say out loud, but you know, it's finals week. Gotta do what you gotta do for that grade. I want to be careful about pushing this pawn because it's undefended. His attack's getting a little scary. I don't know what I'm doing. This move does nothing. I'm blocked. Dang. Maybe I move the rook over and then push, and then if he takes here, well, if he takes, then I can take with the rook, and then this pawn is defended. Yeah, I already kind of mess this up, and if I move here, then is that fine to do? Okay, well, I gotta move the rook out of the way, get myself an escape square, because he's gonna start, like, he's gonna start ravaging everything with these pawns. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've done long calculations. Goodness gracious, my head is... Okay. Obviously, I don't want him to take, because then if I take, opens up his rook. But no matter what I do, his file here is going to open up. Okay, but if he takes, it's not so bad now, is it? I feel like I'm overestimating this attack. He can't even bring his queen in that fast. It's going to take a couple moves to bring it here, and even then I can just escape. I'm obviously not going to take. Or maybe I can take. No, because if I take, then this becomes a problem with the bishop, because then he can push and then attack my knight. I'm seeing a lot here. I'm not explaining it super clearly, but I'm seeing it. I don't want to take. I can let him take. I think if I push this, then I lose this pawn, but then I can take, opening up my bishop. Let's do it. Let's just... I don't see any other move, and... Oops, I did not mean to do that at all. That was a complete mouse slip. That happened so fast. What the heck was that? Alright, well, at least he didn't take, because that would have been bad. I did not mean to move that at all. Alright, well. Dang. So now I can take. If he pushes, I just slide back. I feel like he should have developed this knight before he did all that with the pawns. I definitely played inaccurately, but they're not playing super great either. But they definitely have a lot more, I guess, momentum in this game right now. Okay, but now I can just take and then boom, boom. You have to take or I take your bit. Oh, well, you don't have to. Can't take with a knight. Okay, pin this. Maybe I can stack, get unpinned. Bring the queen to e8. Just slide back. I know I'm still pinned. If he brings the rook over, I can just slide over. Bring the queen. Oh, he can bring the rook here, but I don't think. No, he can't. Ooh, but then I just do that. And now I'm threatening this. Maybe you play that, but then I play. Oh no, you gotta take the queen or something. You gotta move this out of the way. Do I take with the? Because if I take with the king, I'm still pinning my knight. Either way, my knight's gonna be pinned to my rook or my king. So I think I prefer the rook because I maintain the pin on their knight. But then if I take with the king, I can also escape. And I still maintain the pin, obviously. I think king, it looks funny, but I think it's the best move here, or best option. Let me move this up. He's attacking. If I slide back here, he can attack me again. I can just slide here. Oh, this is annoying, bishop. This is very annoying. Okay, what if I slide back to e5? If e5, then he gets that. I'm gonna do e5 because if that, then I just move here. I don't like e6. The reason I don't like e6 is because after knight here, then I would have to move like here. I don't want to put it behind a pawn. Okay, now I attack the knight and I give this knight. Ooh, okay, now I have that. No? I think I'd rather unpin first. If I go here, two attackers, I'm threatening the knight. He can bring his rook here. But okay, let's give a threat. Let's make a threat. And then we can slide out of the way with the king, because I don't like this pin. I need to get unpinned. I need to get my king safe. And then I can bring the other rook in. It's just a lot easier. Hold on, can't I just take? He takes with the rook and then I take this. Take and then I just take. I didn't see that, but it's still even. I'm up a pawn. Let's go here, because if here, no, I wanted this check, but I don't get it. I don't get that check. I can come up here actually. Here to threaten this fork. If he moves a knight here, then I pin and I still win this. Actually, he can defend here because this is still possible. Defended by the rook. Now I just pin, I guess. And there's no, I don't think there's any tricks I'm missing. It's like that. Okay, this is fine, I think. I'm covering that square. I can push this, go here. I have to stop him from... that's tough. Yeah, I think I'm losing now. Dang. All right, well... First game in a minute, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Yeah, it's only up from here though. I'm not even gonna stress about it too much because okay, hold on. If he, oh, should I have let him? I'm just hoping he misses like a fork if he comes onto the dark sword diagonal, but I think he'll be more careful than that. Let's try to bring the king over here. I gotta keep it on this diagonal. If I come here, because I want to cover this square, and then he comes here, then I just come here, threaten this pawn, maybe? Here, and then I just come here, threaten that pawn. I didn't push this pawn to defend the bishop because I feel like I need the bishop to come on this side. Ah, frick. Dude. He's gonna push this, and then I won't be able to get in here. This is bad. This is really bad. I'm pretty lost here. I could make this annoying, though. Yeah, but now that's a better move. Huh. Yeah, not sure what's possible here. I'm trying to see like what's best. Covering that check so I don't have to worry about getting mated. This is covered. Oh, he missed it, but then he gets that pawn. Can I get a draw here? I think I can. All right, let's really calculate this because he's gonna take that no matter what. Okay, if I move the bishop here with the intent to come to d8. Okay, bishop e7, king takes, bishop d8. This is all taken. It just comes back down. But if I play here and he takes and I just move up and then opposition, and then I can give this check. If he pushes this pawn, then I can pin the pawn. He's gonna have to move out of the way. Then I take this pawn. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. That's all I can ask for. It's a draw here. Well, let's just give the because you're not. What are you gonna do? You just lost the pawn at that point. There's nothing. Go game. Let's see what I could have done different. So both of us had a blunder. I had like checks for everything. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, I just kind of forgot the move order. I don't play this too often, and yeah, that's on me for not brushing up on theory. So better way to strike the center, probably e5. Why e5? Because I attack the bishop and the pawn. After take, I'm attacking the bishop. No, it's better to take with a knight. I don't like that too much because then my bishop is like trapped. Not trapped, but it's blocked off. But I guess it doesn't matter to the engine. Yeah, I kind of felt this was dumb, and then he's just, yeah, that's on me. Attacks the pawn chain, yeah, and I did see that. That's what I was expecting. I can take. I guess it wouldn't have. That probably would have been really bad. No wonder they didn't play that. This was a mouse slip. I did not mean to do that at all. I was going to take. Obviously, they can't recapture. Yeah, this was good, really good for me, but I messed it up so bad. But I still played well, and I still had an advantage here at this point. They could have won the rook. Push. Hmm. I can't right now. I cannot right now. We'll just say we'll leave it up to we both missed something that was just not in our level, not within our grasps. I cannot go through that. Should I feel like I'm missing out on a learning opportunity, but okay, what was it? Well, how did that even start? How did that line even like? Okay, let's start h6, pushing to tag this. But then why can't I just move backwards? Like, what's wrong with moving backwards? Because I can take here. Oh, because if they take, then I have a discovered. Oh, and then they have to move, let's say here, but then they. Take like that. Then I can take this bishop, and this bishop is the most annoying thing in my position. That's as deep as I'll go there. So that's why after push, I should not retreat. I should ignore it and just take here. Because, yeah, that's why I put the rook there. Okay, that's as deep as I'll go. Honestly, yeah. Let's keep going, because there's a lot more. Missed opportunity to set up a blockade, because after taking with the bishop... Wait, what? Fair. I would have preferred to be up a pawn or two. There's so many tactics, jeez. So ignore this to give that. Wait, hold on, what? Ignoring the threat on the bishop. Okay, how does this win material? Let's try to figure it out ourselves. I'm not really threatening to win the knight because the queen's defending and the king is, so that's sufficiently defended, but my bishop is under attack. If they take, why would taking be bad? Probably not this. No, this can't be. To win a knight. Okay, add pressure to that. But how? Just triple sack, yeah. After that, what do they do? This? That doesn't work because, yeah, I just... Okay, now I'm lost for a move. I'm really lost for a move. Now I take the pawn? Okay. I see. Alright, moving on. Yep. So, best move would have been to recapture with the rook? Oh, because I just didn't want it to be pinned to that piece, but I guess... I can see that, that's fair. Okay. He had to take first with the bishop, because if he didn't, I would have won the bishop at the end there. Free pawn. Ooh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Playing a bit quick here. Oh no. Yeah, oh, yeah, that did happen. That was all because of very bad miscalculations. But I will get sharper. I promise that I will get so much sharper. I'm gonna have way more time to actually study, which I haven't really done before. Like most I've done is like a bit of like theory for openings that I tend to play, but I haven't even done that in a while. Yeah, he thought that was my saving grace. I was thinking, let me put the bishop here to one, defend the pawn, and two, defend from any checkmate. And I got really lucky to get the draw. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Till the next.